What is going on, New Money? Hope you guys are doing well today. No matter where it is that you're tuning in from in the world, appreciate you guys for being here. You could be anywhere right now. I see up top it says overall market cap is down 3%, but it looks like everything in the top 100 is either sideways or up. Kind of curious where all that money's down at. Current crypto market cap sitting just under $4 trillion. These are great numbers to have up here. 3.963 is very holy numbers right there. Love to see it. Just so you guys know what's about to happen here, I'm about to go over some of the biggest gainers and losers over the last 24 hours. Then I'm going to talk about, or first I'm going to talk about some of the popular cryptos, how they're doing over the last 24 hours, the biggest gainers and losers. Then we're going to take a look at PI Coin specifically. I'm going to do the most basic TA you ever did see. Then I'm going to go ahead and see if there's any news we missed over the last 24 to 48 hours. Since I'm doing these pretty much every other day at this point, not a lot. Spoiler, not a lot really happened. So that's kind of what's going on. Look at Mantra up 51% on the day. That's kind of crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look just so you guys know. If I say something is sideways, that means that is plus or minus 2% up or down on the day. I consider that sideways in the crypto world. I don't get out of bed for over 2%, for double digits, really. But anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into the video. If you guys appreciate it, make sure you throw a like, drop some comments down below, subscribe. Of course, guys, none of this is financial advice. Please always do your own research. I'm just a dude giving you their 2 cents on the market, letting you know what they think is going on. Without further ado, we got Bitcoin sitting at $118,000, sitting sideways on the day. Ethereum hit recent all-time highs, not their true all-time high, sitting up 4.5% on the day. Currently sitting at $3,750. It did touch 3,800 today. XRP sideways, $3.45. BNB up 3.5% on the day, $755. Solani Mami up 2.2% on the day, up to $180. Here we go. Dogecoin ripping up 13% on the day. Here we go. Some double digits. Love to see that. 27 cents on the day. We got Cardano, ADA up 4% on the day. Hyperliquid up 4%, sitting at $46. Sui sideways at $3.90 on the day. Chainlink, here we go, some movement. Wow. $19.32, up 5.5% on the day. I've been predicting $20 Chainlink for the last 2 cycles, so it'd be good to actually see it stay at $20. That'd be sweet. Hedera HBAR sideways, sitting at 27 cents. Bitcoin Cash up 7% on the day at $550. AVAX up 3% on the day, sitting at $25 even pretty much. Shiba Inu 4% up on the day. Not going to try and say how many decimals, but a bunch of decimals, and then 155. Litecoin up 4% on the day, up to $117. Toncoin sideways, $3.50. Let's see, Monero sideways, $324. Pepe up 4.5% on the day, maybe 5% on the day. However many zeros, and then 1401. Chronos sideways at 12 cents. Ethereum Classic, wow, is even doing better than Pi Network. You hate to see that one. Ethereum Classic, oh my God. It's at $24.60, up 3.5% on the day, and it is beating Pi Network. Aptos is sideways, sitting at $5.30, and our lowly Pi coin sitting in the 45th spot. It's been dropping pretty consistently, sitting sideways on the day, and we're at just under 45 cents on the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the biggest gainers and losers in the top 100. Biggest gainers. Let's go ahead. We got ENA, Athena. I saw some chatter about that on X today, up 16% on the day. Dogecoin, 13.5%. Celestia, up 8.5% on the day. Bitcoin Cash also sitting there. It's right below them. It's pretty good. And in terms of the biggest losers on the day, not even really losers, nothing really too exciting. We have Curve Dow, 2% down on the day. Like I said, I consider that sideways. Tron at 1.5% down on the day. I consider that sideways, but Tensor down 1% on the day. And then we also have Algo, and then Floki and Bonk is kind of sitting in there, but they've been going on absolute runs recently. So that's all. There's a lot of these coins that are the biggest gainer or biggest losers today were doing very well recently. You can see on the 7-day Curve Dow's up almost 50% on the day. So 2% drawback is not a real drawback in my opinion. Let's go ahead and take a look at Pi Network on some charts here. See what's going on with the last zones that I had. Look at these decently laid out zones. Look at the double top off of 46 cents. We're kind of just staying in this zone between 43 cents and 46 cents. Wow, talk about sideways. Go ahead and take a look at the daily candles real quick. Then I'll take a look at the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 5 minute. That's what I'm going to do. Looks like a kind of consistent downtrend going on here. Might have to adjust this now. Go ahead out here. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's play with that. On the daily, I'd expect us then to go sideways maybe another day or 2 days before either breaking out to the upside or breaking out to the downside. I'd expect us to break to the upside if the rest of crypto is breaking up that way. And by that, I mean, I think it'll stay around this 44 cents it's currently sitting at. Yeah, if we broke below 43 cents, that would not be ideal. If we close below there on this daily candle, I mean, it would just be continuation of a bear trend or a downtrend. We could close one time above 46 cents. That would really be massive. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 hour. I think this is usually more telling in terms of TA. You can see quite the resistance there at 46 cents, double bounce there. I could have placed this line slightly better. That's at 44 cents. If I placed it a little bit below, be more accurate, but whatever. Those are just wicks because people are leverage trading. Let me know what you guys think of this. I mean, if we could break above 46 cents, that'd be sweet. But if we can't, I mean, might be sideways or down for a while here. Let me take a look at the 1 hour very briefly. Things are still kind of going sideways / down. We didn't go below 44 cents though, which is nice. If we could stay above this 44 cents, that'd be sweet. That would definitely start signaling a reversal in the up direction. Let's go, in my opinion. Of course, like I said, no, this is financial advice. This is the most basic TA. I don't even have any EMAs, any averages on here, moving averages, none of that stuff. This is just me bare bones. I'll probably look back at these videos and be embarrassed I used to do TA like this, but it's just very basic. Just kind of walking you guys through my thought patterns as things are happening. You can see that big wick down, but we didn't quite touch 44 cents on the 5 minute. We'll see what happens if we could break above 45 cents and stay up there. That'd also be pretty nice. I mean, maybe not. Yeah, 45 cents, 46 cents, somewhere in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at some news. Let me know what you guys think of Pi Network in the short term and the long term, how you guys are feeling, what you're thinking. Oops, Pi Network, all caps rage. Let's go ahead. Ooh, 6 hours ago. I like this. Okay, we're gonna have to read over an article. Oh boy. Cool, short article. I'll read over it. Oh no, I already read over this. Yeah. I went over these numbers last time. Important ones to pull out are 2.6 million people started, 750K, a little bit above it finished. Got 14,000 custom apps, 34,000 apps in general. Don't know how those numbers differentiate. A couple of games that are pretty much just copies of already existing IP. PI. Over 37 million was staked, over 16 million staked. Yeah, I guess they just wanted to review and highlight this article again. Since the launch of Pi App Studio on Pi Day 2025, over 7,600 chatbot apps and 14,100 custom apps have been created and published by pioneers. Nice. And here they're also just highlighting that same article. So they really want to emphasize the numbers going on here. Make sure you guys follow me also on X at Joe on Chain. I've been moving up like crazy. Been grinding. You'd think I was botted or something. I've been grinding my ass off on X. Hopefully it's worth it one of these days. Absolutely grinding my butt off on X right now. I'll probably do the same. Once I get monetized on X, I can chill out a little bit. Like I'll still be grinding on there, but I'll be jumping back on YouTube more regularly. You just have to get through certain barriers, like 5 million impressions within 3 months on X. And then there's like no continuation kind of thing. So once I get that out of the way, I'll be more active on here again. I just kind of want to focus on one social media aspect at a time. So that's kind of what's going on there, just so you guys know where my thoughts at, where my head's at. Let me know if there's any important news that you guys saw. I checked earlier for Pi Network. There really wasn't anything that exciting going on. Whenever I see people talking about price, really doesn't mean anything to me. I like to do my own technical analysis, or like to make my own opinions, not just read other people's opinions. Like I said, though, let me know what you guys think. I'd like to read your opinions in the comments down below. Definitely give me a comment on how you guys are feeling, both in the short term and the long term. How you feel about the AI apps. Did you make an app? There's literally nothing. This is bone dry. It's crazy. Got Pi Network news. Tools for last 24 hours. Nice. Here's price prediction. Price. Could the Genius accent Pi? Cryptocurrencies to watch this week: Kaido, Avalanche, and Pi Network. That's at least nice. Jakarta Pintu. Let's see. Genius Act and stablecoin regulation. What does this have to do with Pi Coin? USD1 has been listed on major exchanges such as MEXC, where it's paired to Pi Network. So I guess that's where it ties in. So the Pi USD1 trading pair. Interesting. I believe that is for Trump's, World Liberty Financial. That's an interesting piece of news. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, okay. So Trump has his coin, World Liberty Finance, or I guess his company or whatever. They're separated, due to legal reasons. It's called, World Liberty Financial. They have their own stable coin, USD1, and Pi Network is actually paired to it on MEXC. That's very interesting. It's kind of a mid-tier, low-tier, I hate to say it, but centralized exchange. Of the centralized exchanges, it's okay. MEXC is kind of a popular one to get things kicked off on. But to be paired USD1 with Pi, that's very interesting. It makes me wonder if Trump owns Pi Network or Pi Coin. It's just so crazy. I'm even making videos on this. I would not have expected this a year ago. Just so funny. Talking about ADA, talking about the price. I don't care. Price. Yeah, it's pretty much everything, guys. I checked earlier. There wasn't any news going on. So let me know your guys' thoughts, how you're feeling about Pi Network. I mean, I feel pretty good personally. If I had any more money, I'd just be, DCA in all day. That would be my strategy. But I don't. So I'm just going to hodl. That's my strategy. Hodl and stake. Let me know how you guys are playing the market. Curious what you guys are doing. But as always, guys, this has been Joe Unchained from New Money Crypto. We all know that there's smart money, dumb money, old money. Years from now, they'll be calling you and me new money. Until then, I'm going to have to catch you guys on a video soon, as well on X soon. Make sure you tune in this week. Got some live streams going on. Going to have another show-a-thon this Tuesday, as well as an interview on Tuesday. It's going to be a big Tuesday. Anyways, guys, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Much love. I'll catch you on a video soon. Peace.